Well, here's this Volvo again. I haven't touched it since the last video. I've just been doing some research on them. I've come to the conclusion that it needs electric fans, because even from brand new, stock standard, Australian delivered, they overheated. So I'm going to sort that out. But let's see if it'll start. It's been sitting for a long time now. Come on, old girl. Ooh, she's not liking me today. I think it got a wee bit hot the other day. Yeah. Well, now the Volvo's moved out of my way. I got this 2001 Subaru Liberty wagon thing that needs to be serviced. So I just got to move it. Oh well, I couldn't be bothered doing a video of servicing this. Just oil and filters. Quite simple, everything seems to be in order. So yeah. It's just a flat 4-cylinder, 2.5 litre. Single cam. Oh, it's twin cam, but single cam per head. Don't you hate that? I just put air in this tyre. And when they put the new tyres on, they haven't replaced the valves, the fuckers. Asshole. Now I've got to check the pressure again. Well, today I'm presented with this, what is it, 95 Honda Accord or something like that. It has this problem, very easy to diagnose. Turn the ignition on. Oh look, nothing's happening. Go to start. Just turn it a little bit further than the ignition. Everything happens. Now we go to start it. Starts as soon as I let go of the key. Needs a new ignition switch. Hate these stupid buzzers. There you go. So, I got to get all this cover off and get a new switch in there. Oh, so far so good. I got all the shroud off and the loom out over the top. I got the switch unplugged, which is there. Here's the new one I've got for it. Brand new, because this is sort of a common problem in these cars. But next will be the anti-theft bolts, which hold in the actual steering lock. You'll see them there. They used to have a head on them, but when they tighten them they snap the head off, and that way you can't undo them at all. But I got a little way of getting those things out, but I won't show you guys, just in case someone thinks it's a good idea to go and steal some Hondas after this. Well, I've swapped the switch over now. Everything's plugged back in, so before I put all the covers in, let's see what happens. Oh look, got ignition lights now. It works. Yes, I know my door's open, you stupid fuck. That's it, stop beeping at me. Hate cars that beep at you all the time. Oh, well, there, I'll put it all together now. Shut up. Cool. Should cut that wire for them. I figured while this car was here I'd have a quick poke around under the bonnet. It's got an oversized battery stuffed in it, so I'm just putting a bit of charge in there, because it'll never get full with this, the way this car's driven, short trips. Needed a bit of coolant, so I topped that up. And I think I need to put some oil in it for them and tell them it needs an oil change. Because yeah, it's always good just to check all these things for the fun of it. Never drive a customer's car before you check the oil and water. Because if it blows up on you, yeah. So that's one of my rules. I will not drive a car until I check it, and that's why. Because I would have gone for a test drive, given a little bit of hell, and yeah, spun a bearing or kick a rod or something because it's under the safety level. It's off the end of the stick, actually. Good fun. Well, 2.5 litres later, it's where it should be. It's not bad for an engine that holds 3.5 litres. 1 litre left somewhere in there of scum, because yeah, that oil went black straight away. So it needs an oil change last month. Oh, that should do though. It's only here for an ignition switch. It's good to run an eyeball over the belts. Make sure nothing obvious is going to go wrong, and give it back. Oh, now I got rid of a couple of other cars. Let's see if this thing starts. It's a bit chilly tonight, so it should be in its prime. Because it doesn't like the heat, obviously. That's why it's here. The gauge is a bit shitty. Only that one shows up good on the camera. Only half of it. Yeah, they're all shit. Oh. See what it does. Take it out of gear. That might help. Make sure the handbrake's on. Yeah. Out of gear. We're not rolling. Cool. Come on. Sounds like a goddamn Opal. I'm not touching the throttle because it's AFI. I might have to. Come on. Cool. Damn noisy thing. I don't like it when cars won't start at this time of night. It wakes people up. Cranky, cranky, cranky. So yeah, it's bloody 11:45 or something. Oh well, it's here now. Now I'm going to measure up the radiator and select the fan I need for this. Now I've got to pull the original fan out. Now I've got to pull the radiator out. And clean the condenser coil. And then mount the new fan to the radiator and put it back in. So that will be fun. I figured time to upset the neighbours a little bit. Now it's not a warm day at all today. Or night I should say. So this thing probably won't start any better than that Volvo did. You've got to remember the auto choke's been removed and it's got SU carbies which aren't known for their starting capability without a choke. Come on. Good girl. Piece of shit. It's best just to turn it off when they start doing that. Come on, rev up. Wow. It actually started better than the EFI Volvo. Probably won't keep running for me. Good girl. Now put it in gear. There we go. I can accelerate more without revving too hard and get some fuel through both carbies. There we go. Gotcha. Put it back in park and it idles. Just got to know the old tricks with SU carbies.